Today I'm going through the cordless rivet gun that works with DeWalt 20V batteries. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I'm using a screen recording for this review. I know it's not as nice as showing the tool in hand, but this way I can still walk you through what matters without wasting your time. This model promises a brushless motor, which usually means better efficiency and less heat. On paper that sounds good, and in practice it tends to hold up, though the power curve isn't as strong as heavier shop-grade tools.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
The benefit is that it stays lighter and easier to move around, which helps if you're working overhead or on a ladder. The downside is that you feel it bog a bit on thicker steel, especially with larger rivet nuts. The listing highlights compatibility with DeWalt 20V batteries. That's the main reason most people look at this tool. If you already have the batteries, it cuts the cost a lot. The fit is solid enough, though not as snug as genuine DeWalt tools. There's a tiny bit of wiggle when you lock in the pack, but nothing that shuts the tool off or interrupts work. Still, it's one of those small details you notice right away. The tool comes with 3 rivet nut sizes. The adapters look basic but usable. They thread on cleanly, though the knurling feels a bit cheap and gets slippery if your hands are oily. Switching sizes is simple, but the internal threads are soft, so I wouldn't over-tighten anything. If you do lots of changes during a single job, expect a bit of annoyance because the tool doesn't guide the pieces as smoothly as higher-end models. The grip is decent. The rubber layer has enough texture to hold steady, but the handle shape is a bit bulky. If you have small hands, you might have trouble keeping a firm hold while setting larger rivets. The trigger pull is light, which I like, though it gives almost no feedback, so you rely on sound and feel to tell when the rivet is fully compressed. Noise is moderate. Not the loudest tool in its category, but sharper in tone than expected. The vibration is mild, which helps with accuracy. The brushless motor does keep things cooler, so long jobs aren't uncomfortable. I'd still let it rest once in a while since the housing warms up around the head. Performance on thin sheet metal is the sweet spot. It sets rivets cleanly and doesn't stall. When you move to thicker material, it can struggle and you'll hear the motor dip. It finishes the job, but not as confidently as pro-tier tools. If you need fast, repetitive work, the cycle time here is only average. For home projects or light shop use, it's fine. Build quality is mixed. The body feels sturdy enough, but the front assembly has some rough edges. The internal shaft action feels slightly gritty when you run it without a load. It doesn't affect function too much, yet it shows where the manufacturer saved money. The tool isn't meant for industrial abuse, and if you push it too hard, you'll notice the wear. Still, for the price and the battery compatibility, it's a practical option. It's not perfect, some parts feel cheap and the power ceiling is lower than the marketing suggests, but it gets simple jobs done and makes life easier if you already live in the DeWalt ecosystem. If this walkthrough helped you, go ahead and subscribe and drop a like.